Dr. Amanda with Straightsmile Solutions, straightsmilesolutions.com, and I want to talk to you about some of my favorite RPE, RME designs, especially on older teens. Once you have all the teeth in, things can be a little bit trickier once you have all the teeth in. It certainly expands a lot easier when they're in mixed dentition. So when you're an older, what tends to happen if you only do like the mini palax in the back is that you tend to get a very V-shaped expansion and you don't get as much expansion in this area up here. So from my experience, I like to go back to your traditional banded 4-6, 4-6. Yes, this is very old school. And you're going to have to put spacers in. Or you can do a 3D printed version. Now, this is different from the one where it just has a soldered line that goes here. That doesn't do squat. Okay, that does not do squat. I'm sorry, I've never been a lab tech, but I've seen enough cases that little soldered bar doesn't do squat because it's not adapted to the teeth. So I don't really see a point in that. If anyone here who hears this video who's a lab tech, feel free to weigh in. But these are basically my two different designs. If you get a 3D printed and it doesn't look like this, I've seen some pretty bad ones that just don't fit. If that sucker doesn't drop right in, any expander doesn't drop right in, assuming if you have a banded that you've placed spacers properly. Have that sucker remade. Do not try to bend this stuff. I mean, come on, you guys. This is $150 to $225 appliance. Don't waste your time. Especially if this is made 3D printed, it should just go right on and off the model. It should be very well adapted. These can be a little trickier, but you should be able to drop spacers. And if it's too loose, don't do it. Do not do it. Do not pass go if it's too loose. The bands should be fitted properly, but this is always going to be the best fit and much healthier for the gums. So definitely a huge fan of that, although I know these can be tricky to get off because they're so good. But you'll play around, you'll find what you like best, and you can always talk to your lab. I mean, obviously I recommend using a larger lab because sometimes these small and paw labs, they don't have the ability to do the metal 3D printing, and I do really think this is superior in terms of you're gonna have less chance of gingival issues, inflammation, decay, decalcification. I mean, this sucker's staying on a good 6 months in general. It's got to do its turns and then it's got to do its holds. So most likely you're going to have this on for 5 to 6 months at least, possibly more if you have other widgets hanging off of it. So make sure it fits really well. All right. Thanks.